BMW Career Mode Part 7, Austrian Grand Prix. Let's get into it. It was time to re-sign one of our secondary sponsors. This time I chose Novus. Their goal is to qualify in P4 or better. Before the Austrian Grand Prix, I assigned some team activities, including one for Mika Häkkinen, so hopefully he'll perform better now. Also some interesting news from Max. It looks like Nico Hülkenberg is retiring from Formula 1. A bit of a weird one considering Nico never actually raced in our safe, but nonetheless he chose to retire this year. So with that information out of the way, it's time now to jump into the upgrades. I purchased a minor one for the front downforce as well as a minor one for the weight reduction. And for the first time this career I purchased one for the durability because it was reduced by 42% this time. Now with the admin work done, let's jump into the race weekend here in Austria. I'm looking forward to it, hopefully you guys too. Let's go! Max was once again kind enough to send us an email about the development updates. It looks like the one for the rear downforce arrived without issues, however the upgrade for the ERS unfortunately failed, so I went ahead and repurchased that. Also, taking a look here at the weather forecast from Mark, it looks like it's gonna be nice and dry throughout the weekend, except for the race, where there's a 55% chance that it will rain at the end. Moving on to qualifying now here at the Red Bull Ring located in the beautiful Styrian Mountains. Hopefully we've got the pace today to deliver a good result. Currently ending my first banker lap here in qualifying. We set a 1 minute 5.1. The lap was pretty solid, although I could push more, so I decided to straight away go for another lap here, considering this track is very short. I found pretty much 2/10 in this second lap and we improved to a 1 minute 4.9, and that currently puts us in P3. But I actually got pushed down to P9, so I put on a new set of tires and tried again. However, I hit the throttle too much coming out of this left-hander and I unfortunately spun the car, so no improvement this time. Now, final lap of this qualifying session, 45 seconds left to go. We are in P9, so we need to improve badly. I'll let you enjoy the lap with the engine sounds.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. You've dropped to P10, your fifth row of the grid now. Come on, let's go again.
What a relief. We find another 2/10 and go on to finish in P6. So not a great lap, but not a bad one either, considering we were in P9. Everything could go much worse. Mika Häkkinen finishes in P9, so a bit of an improvement from him. And yeah, hopefully we can win a few places back in the upcoming sprint. Let's go.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint.
Right then, we're here on the grid in P6, starting the sprint race now. Let's take a look at the strategy. The game recommended me the medium tire, although I will choose the soft one, just to be a little bit more aggressive in the first laps. Fuel wise, I'm gonna take 1 lap extra, and yeah, hopefully we can win a few places back and start the race from a better position than P6. Let's go. Alright, let's line her up. Put some good tire temperature into the tires. Nice and slow. 0.4, decent. Alright, let's get a good start here. 8,000 RPM, a bit more. And off we go. Yeah, went a bit too wide there. Touched Verstappen a bit. Oh, he's coming back. held on. Max putting on the pressure early on this race. This sprint race, to be exact. And he goes ahead for now. Maybe I can re-challenge him. Run him out of road. And we hold on to P4 for now. Okay, let's try to get close to the Ferraris in front. Although the leaders have a very good pace. Oh yeah, they're battling in front. Yes, that's just what we need. Yes, and again, side by side, Hamilton with Sainz. Verstappen right behind me now. ERS is very much on the limit as well. He's gonna go for it. But I got the DRS. Yeah, they're battling heavily in front. I think P4 is the maximum. We don't quite have the pace this weekend. Okay, Verstappen now under 1 second. It's pretty much right behind me. Verstappen sticks his nose in. So right behind me using all of the ERS. Oh, he'll go for it. Let's defend the inside. Oh! This will be really close between those two. So we finished the sprint race in P4 with 5 points. So we improved 2 positions. Although the start was a bit controversial, I rammed Verstappen there unfortunately. Outbraked myself. But yeah, the pace isn't really there this weekend. At least compared to the last weekend. But yeah, I'll give my best in the race. And hopefully it'll be a good one. Let's get into it.
Welcome from the beautiful Styrian Mountains for another chapter in the story of the Austrian Grand Prix. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have James, Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Sainz, Russell, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Hakkinen, Ocon, Gasly, Magnussen, Stroll, Albon, Tsunoda, Bottas, Joe, Ricciardo, Sargent, and Nico Hülkenberg rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Alright then, we're here on the grid for the Austrian Grand Prix, starting in P3 actually, due to a penalty in front. Strategy-wise, the situation is as follows. Rain is forecasted at the end. So my plan is to take the mediums all the way to the rain. So we're basically risking a lot because we're gonna be pretty slow at the end of the stint. So basically take the mediums all the way to the end and then go straight onto the inters. Fuel wise, I'm taking 1.7 laps extra based off of the sprint. And yeah, hopefully this risky strategy works and we can maybe even win this Austrian Grand Prix here. Let's go. Alright, let's line the car up, put some very nice temperature into the tires. 0.2, absolutely perfect. Great start, overtook Charles Leclerc straight at the beginning. Let's now try and stick with Hamilton, that's gonna be crucial. Being in his DRS. Although his softs are definitely gonna be faster, at least in the beginning. Oh, just about held on. But that's not great because it's costing us valuable time to Hamilton. Already used a big chunk of ERS. Whoa! Rewind, what's going on here? Yeah. Got pretty close there. With Leclerc and the Red Bull, I think. Wrong gear. Nah, he defends the inside. Aye, that wasn't good. I'm fast on the straights, but out of the corners, I can't get the power down as easily as the AI. Let's close the gap. Lost out to DRS. Not good.
Try and close the gap to the car ahead. It's currently 2 seconds up the road.
Yeah, I know, Mark. But it's not that easy. Yeah, but the weather is still pretty good here in Austria. Maybe it will get a bit more cloudy. Can already feel some understeer. Yeah, 17% in the front. I'd love to recharge some ERS, but at the moment...
The car ahead starting to create a gap. They're just starting to pull away from us now.
I have to use all of the reserves in order to even be where I am right now. Weather report.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Okay, they're all pitting behind. It's getting a bit darker here over the circuit. But not dark enough for rain, I fear. Hamilton puts up a new fastest lap of the race. Yeah, he's flying. Now Verstappen. Weather report.
It looks like rain is inbound and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5
Oh.
minutes until the rain. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Mark now says 5 minutes until the rains. Great news. Yeah, 50% battery. Hamilton 1.6 seconds behind. But at least now we have some energy. And we can play a bit of a tactical game here. Maybe letting him through and then re-challenging on the straight. We'll see. Yeah, he's right behind me now. Okay, we'll use a bit of ERS. Give us a chance here. Oh, nearly understeered into him.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window.
Okay, go, mate. I'll overtake you here. Nick the DRS, beautiful. No! What was that? It's raining. Alright, warning for a collision of Hamilton. Don't know what he did there. Yeah, the conditions are definitely getting worse now. Ugh. But it's not enough. I need more. Whoa. I won't carry the speed.
Try to stay with them. We might make a mistake and we can still regain the position.
Yeah. Game's already warning me. This is the last lap. I don't think this works, guys. Yeah, I'm pitting for the Inters now. See what the AI does, but I don't think they'll pit. No, they don't. Yeah, no, the strategy didn't work, unfortunately. I'm gutted.
We had an issue issue removing the left front wheel. I know it's not ideal, mate, but let's try and put it behind us.
And an issue at the pit stop too. Oh no.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those.
If we just had... Yeah.
DRS will be offline. Wait for further
DRS is even disabled. If we just had like 2, maybe 3 laps more, then this could have worked, but... And I mean, we're catching Gasly, but 1 lap isn't enough to make up over 12 seconds. Well, I tried it. It unfortunately didn't work out. We finished in P11.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
So, Max Verstappen wins this Austrian Grand Prix. We finish in an unfortunate P11 with no points. But Mika Häkkinen finishes in P8. So a very good improvement from him. He scores 4 points. Don't think he ever did that. Taking a look at the driver standings here, as you can see, our gap shrinks to 38 points. Mika Häkkinen has now got 10 and he sits in P10 as well. And finally, the constructor standings, we move down to P3 because of a great result for Red Bull today. Right then guys, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please leave a like and subscription. It would really help me out and it would motivate me to further create this type of content. I'll catch you in the next one, and until then, bye bye.